All right. What's up, y'all? I'm a recovering sick guy. I just got over a cold or flu or something. It was miserable, and I haven't been that sick in a while. So, feel good. I actually got to work today and felt fantastic because I actually got to do something other than lay in bed. I gotta take a clip of the setup for you guys. I'm trying to improve my uh, show, my camera, audio, all that stuff. Value. I want to get a better camera, better lens, uh, better lighting. I want to get suction cups for the camera so I don't have to use a GoPro in the car. I'm gonna keep forgetting that I'm using this mic, so hopefully that doesn't become a problem. As you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this on the floor, but basically, this is gonna be a rambly video. If you're a new subscriber, or if you're a new viewer, just go watch something else because this is just gonna be me rambling for 10 minutes. This is uh, if you're invested in what I'm doing for whatever reason. It's just an update on. Uh, I think this shit's sick, but if you think it's sick, that's also sick. Um, yeah, just an update on this, on the Civic, which hasn't really been on the channel a lot, but hopefully more in the future. And just with myself, and this is obviously the perfect time because it's a new year. Happy New Year's, everyone, as well. And yeah, so as far as the E36 goes, long-term plans, I just want to make it like stupid fast. And I know I feel like I might regret not having like an end goal with it in terms of like drifting, but honestly, I don't think drifting is an end goal for me. It's just financially horrific in every way possible, even with sponsors. Like, and I don't think like money isn't my end goal, but it's like you have to have money to live. And I don't want to live in poverty just so I can shred tires. I'll still do it for fun, but it's not. I don't think I want that to be my um, job, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be like a job, but you know what I mean. But I think what I want to do is I was watching videos of this on YouTube is DCT. I'll put a clip of somebody else's and shit's so sick. Because if we already have 500 horsepower, right? But it's on the road, it's real clumsy with the ZF transmission. I don't have a second gear. I have 391 gears. If I can get 293 gears in here with a DCT and a bulletproof rear end, and maybe even a little bit more horsepower, but that's maybe even past this year. My goal is to make this thing faster than like a Porsche. Like I want to be able to roll up on a Porsche at a red light and just smoke their ass, or at least like pull on them a little bit. I'm probably not smoking anybody on the street with this thing, but that's the goal. Short term wise, I feel like I should be able to get like another second off the 0 to 60 time just by going to 305s. And people go back and forth on this on the forums like you're a fucking idiot if you put a 305 on a 9.5, which honestly I agree, but uh, I just with all the stuff I want to do right now, I can't prioritize. I don't want to prioritize. Shouldn't say I can't. I could definitely buy new wheels, but if I can make it work and I can drop a second down, I'm not gonna prioritize spending $1,000 on some wheels that don't match in order just to like feel safer in this car. I already don't feel safe in this car, you know what I mean? So yeah. Basically, so we should be able to put some 305 NTO ones. These are 340 treadwear tires right now. And if we go to 100 treadwear, 305 is even like 20 more millimeters. Of course, yada yada. Maybe the rim size isn't the right size, so contact patch might be weird. Either way, it's gonna be faster, and I can guarantee you that. And we get 293 gears, which is a whole fucking like rotation less than what I have now. So should be able to put the power down way better. That should drop like a second off this thing. So that's the short term goals for this. Now, in terms of myself, I want to do more traveling, which obviously involves a Civic because I'm not traveling this thing. Yeah, I'd have to be fucking insane. Um, More traveling. Definitely want to go to Oregon. I have family up there, and it's just beautiful up there, and it would be super fun. I want to take a trip. Okay, so let me preface that with this. I want to start doing mods to the Civic because I'm starting to realize, like, I pour all my money in this thing. I drive this thing once, like once a week, like on average, and that's probably like less than accurate. And my brain is all over the place. ADHD brain. I don't know if I actually have ADHD, but a little bit all over the place. Also had tacos. Backyard taco hits, bro. For fast food tacos, that shit hits diff. All the other taco places near me, not good. Just not good at all. Worse than Taco Bell. But thing is, at Taco Bell, you expect it to be bad. At this place, you pay like $4 for a taco or some shit, and it's just horrific. In Mexico is like 200 miles away, so I mean, you guys need to start taking tips or something. Like, I don't know how you're screwing this up so bad. Anyways, so I want to start doing mods to the Civic. Obviously, I'm not gonna go crazy with it. I don't even want to do engine mods and horsepower mods, because if I do, it's a slippery slope, and I'm gonna start driving it like a crazy person. And the whole reason I have this car is so I can work with it and so I can make money with it. And the more I'm spending in gas, the less I can earn, basically. But if I can do mods that make me want to drive the car more, and I'm spending money once, not continuously spending more and more money, and that will allow me to have more fun in the car on a day-to-day basis, and even when I take it on road trips. Cold. Stuff like springs, sway bars, stuff that'll just make it more fun to drive, that isn't making it more expensive to drive necessarily. So that's the goal with that. So it'll be more fun to drive while I'm working, and then obviously if I can mod the Civic, and then we can take it to Oregon, drive it on back roads and shit up there, and get some cool pics and non-desert vibes, that would be fucking awesome. So as far as that goes, and then for the E36, DCT is like 10K, so I gotta save up for that. That's definitely more of a long term, definitely before the end of the year for sure, but it's not gonna happen quickly. And then the rear end stuff is expensive as well, and I realized so I have this is the driver's side E36 M3 trailing arm. Paid way too much for this. I messaged like 6 people on Facebook, and they all have them, and they don't want to ship them, and they'll just ghost me, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, fuck all of you guys, I'll pay the money, take it, whatever. I just bought them on eBay. So they're like 300 each, which is ridiculous, but they're old cars and they're rare, so it makes sense, I guess. So I have this one. The other one's coming in like 2 days, but I want to be able to strip this thing down, because these hubs probably have 150,000 miles on them. Should have been replaced anyways, and they're out of the car. It would be stupid for me to throw it in and then take it back out. So I want to do the whole rear end thing, like weld in reinforcements, powder coat everything, make it look brand new bearings, new hubs, replace every single bushing on this trailing arm, get all new arms so every single bushing in there is new, because it's really a waste of my time to put them in right now, to be able to squeeze like another 100 horsepower of like torque limitations, or 100 torque limitations out of it, when I could do it all once right and not have to do the work over and over, and be able to make it handle 900 horsepower, whatever that is. So that's pretty much it. I don't want to spoil too much on the Civic stuff, but I have something coming right now that's very exciting, and I already have a plan of like what it looks like in my head, and it should look fucking awesome. And I feel like people might hate on it because it's a Civic, but like, I want it to be cool and fun, but never once impractical. I want it to be the perfect daily. So like, good sound system, fun to drive, but good gas mileage. And if I can't take it on a road trip, we're heading in the wrong direction. We need to turn back. So we want it to be as practical as possible while still having as much fun as possible. So I was also considering, like, I see like M4s on the road, and I'm like, those are badass. But it's also like, is it realistic to do DoorDash and M4? And I'm not one to be like, oh, is it realistic? But is it practical? No, not at all. And it would probably be even more practical for me to get an electric car or something like that, where I can get twice as much gas mileage. But that's too lame. We want like a good balance to where it's still fun, but not dumb. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of me, I want to do more cardio. um, Even when I was a big gym guy, I would never do cardio, and it's like the one thing that will like, assuming I don't get like ran over by a car or something, that can make my life last longer. And it like if you run a mile a day, it takes like 10 minutes or something. So um, one thing I want to do is that, and to probably eat better. Like when I'm working hard, I don't eat good. I'll just like not eat, like just caffeine for food. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I've rambled enough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Um, Today we have Civic Mods coming within next week. That's a little bit annoying. I ordered a part and they're like, "Oh, it'll ship in like 4 days." I'm like, well, I guess that's close enough. By the time they like refund me and I order something else, like whatever. So a little bit annoying, but that'll be on its way. It ships in like 1 day. Obviously, I have another trailing arm. I'll probably start stripping these down soon. I want to get them powder coated. I wanted to make it all one video, but like this process is gonna take me like a month or two, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that just yet. But yeah, also have some driving videos. So I wanted to get a suction cup mount for this camera so I can put it in there because I just want to try it because I'm like, I love geeking out on the camera stuff a little bit, just a tiny bit. And I think it'd be badass if I can get a suction cup to record with this thing instead of, I didn't even talk about the camera stuff specifically because if you're also a fellow camera nerd or whatever, oh yeah, this would look a million times better than GoPro, especially at night, bro. The GoPro footage, like if you watch my channel, you've seen it. It doesn't look good. It like I have to like increase the brightness on my editing program, and it just looks bad. And yeah, I could probably get better audio too, because the GoPro audio is crap. You can't even hear anything with inside the car. And oh yeah, so I want to get a Sony A7 III, not or Sony A7 IV, not the R. Because my buddy Noah, he knows all about this stuff, and this camera is just superior to my camera. My camera is good, but superior to my camera in every way. And I'd like to upgrade that. This is the A7R II that I have right now, which is good, but the R's are like better for photography as far as I'm aware. I'm not super good at this stuff, but I kind of understand a little bit. And I want to get a 14 millimeter lens so I could get real close and it'll be perfect for vlogging. Whereas this is a 28 millimeter, I'm pretty sure. It's just not perfect. It's a little hard to get in tight spots. And then, yeah, that's really it. I feel like I've been going on forever and I'm afraid something has stopped recording. Okay, GoPro's good. That should be good, hopefully. If it's not, I'll probably cry. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, let me know if you guys like these kind of videos or just keep it to the regular and like more interesting stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully you've had a good New Year's Eve time and Christmas time, and let's make 2023 a good one. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.